A very good morning to all the students of PUC second year Arts, Science and Commerce. I am Muhammad Ghulam Rabbani from Department of English, working at Nehru Arts, Science and Commerce College, Kantikeri, Hubli. Dear students, today I would like to engage a class relating to question paper pattern for first unit test. As I have already sent the question paper pattern and syllabus to your groups, again I would like to highlight the questions, that how it will come and how you are going to solve, especially grammar part. So there would be three lessons, first three lessons, and the three lessons are like Romeo and Juliet, Two Deer, On Children. From each chapter, 1 mark questions will come, that is 4 questions will come from each chapter relating to 1 mark, and 4 marks 1 question will come from each chapter. So there would be 1 mark 12 questions and 4 marks 3 questions. 4 questions will be given. Out of 4 you have to write 3 questions, that is descriptive answer you have to write at least half of the page or more than half of the page you have to write, and your writing must be very neat, very clean, so that I can read it and I can give you marks. So dear students, after your course book, now relating to your grammar part, first a passage will be given and it will carry 10 marks. As you know that it will be unseen passage, and the question will be set from the passage only, and you have to find out the answer by reading the passage. But there is a technique if you want to save your time and write all the answers correctly. The simple technique is that you should not read the passage completely. If you read, you will waste your time. What you have to do, that you have to write the question number. You should not write the question, you have to write the question number on your answer sheet. For example, question number 23A, you have to write 23A and search your answer in the passage. Read 1 or 2 lines of the passage, you will get the answer. And when you get the answer, you put a mark with a pencil and write the question number B of 23 and search the answer or find out the answer from where you have marked. You read 2 or 3 lines from where you have marked and you will get the answer. For example, here 1 or 2 answers I would like to highlight here. See that the question is, where was the guest house situated? So if you read 1 or 2 lines, I am very much sure that you will get the answer. For example, Mr. Dhanda was recommended a private guest house for staying during his visit to Hill Station. So where was the guest house situated? The answer is Hill Station. And when you get Hill Station, you mark with a pencil or put a dot, so that for next question you should not read from the beginning, you have to read from where you have put a mark or dot. Second one is, who is Pramodini? You'll get the answer. The guest house was centrally situated close to the post office, the market and the bus stand. The guest house owner, Mr. Bhandari, had an 8-year-old daughter by name Pramodini. So who is Pramodini? Daughter of Mr. Bhandari. So it will be very easy and you can write the answer. So you have to follow my instruction to write the answer, and you have to follow this and you will be able to write all the answers of the questions, and easily you can obtain 10 marks. So it's very simple, and the remaining questions you have to write, then it will come for your test. Not same, some other unseen passage will be asked in your first unit test. Next is question number 25. In your unit test there would be different question number, but here question number 25 according to your question paper pattern, that 4 lines of a poem will be given, and questions will be set from the 4 lines only, and you should find out the answer in the 4 lines. Like it is a passage where you used to find out the answer in the passage, same thing will occur here. You have to find out the answer in the 4 lines or 4 verses of the poem. Let me read here, and it will carry 3 marks. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both, and be one traveler. Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could, to where it went in the undergrowth. So the questions are, where did the 2 roads diverge? So if you read it, you will get the answer. Answer is already given here, but you will get the answer. 2 roads diverged in a yellow wood. The answer is in a yellow wood. Question number B is, the word both in the second lines refers to. So both in second line refers to, and sorry I could not travel both, and be one traveler. So both refers to 2 roads. Then number C, what does the word one in the 4th line refers to? So if you read it, you will get it. Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could. So the poet is talking about 2 roads, but one here it refers to one road. So I could to where it went in the undergrowth. The answer is road. Sometimes when there is I in 4 lines of a poem, and the question may be asked that what I refers to. So I refers to the speaker, you can see, or poet. So you'll get the answer here, and easily you can obtain 3 marks. You can score 3 marks. It's very easy, simple. So this model will be also asked in your first unit test. Then question number 26, as I told you that there would be different question number, but the pattern will be same. That complete the following by filling the blanks using the right form of the verb, and in bracket it is written passive form of the verb given in brackets. It will carry 3 marks. Each blank will give you 1 mark. So in passive form, when you were in first year, you used to write only second form of the verb which was given in bracket, but now it is a passive form, and the paragraph will be in past form. It means that the passive form should be in what is called past, relating to past indefinite tense. For example, here I would like to tell you people that, for example, he consumed food. So it is active voice. When you are going to change into passive voice, object will become subject and subject will become object. And if the verb is in second form, then the auxiliary will take place, was or were, according to the subject. Then verb should be in third form. So he consumed food, then consumed is second form of verb. So what would be the auxiliaries of second form? That is was or were. So object will become subject. What is the object? Food. Food is singular, so was will be used. Food was consumed by, he will change into him. Food was consumed by him, so was consumed. Or if there would be mangoes, he consumed or he ate mangoes, then mangoes were eaten by him. So where? Why? Because there is mangoes, not a mango. So plural. So was or were, then the verb which is given in bracket should be converted into third form. Very simple. For example, roof. So roof is singular. So which auxiliary will take place? Was. So roof was, the verb is which is in bracket should be converted into third form. Roof was known to everyone in Amofia. The campaigner of POP party met him. No words. So it is plural form of subject. So for plural, where can be used? W-E-R-E, where. So where, the verb which is in bracket should be changed into third form. So no words were wasted between them. Roof, again singular. Roof is the name of a person. Roof, so for singular subject, singular verb will take place. That is was. So Roof was given £5 to cast his vote for Maduka. So very simple it is. Was or were. So where will be used with plural subject. Was will be used with singular subject, and the verb, main verb which will be given in bracket should be converted into third form. So very simple. After this, what is called in your examination, in your unit test, dialogue writings or dialogue writing will be asked, and it will carry 4 marks. So for dialogue writings, what are the important elements? That always dialogue writings starts with a greeting and ends with a leave taking, like greeting like good morning. Greeting must be in a form of good morning, good afternoon, hello, excuse me, or hi. And leave taking may be goodbye, and then tata, see you again, or nice to meet you. So there must be at least 2 persons for the conversation or for the dialogues. So here the example is patient and a receptionist. So there is a dialogue between patient and a receptionist. Patient is asking question. For example, hello, is it a city hospital? Sometimes the hints will be given in bracket. Sometimes without hints, dialogues should be framed. So you have to read completely what is called dialogues, all the dialogues of the what is called of 2 friends or two what is called persons who are talking, and you'll get an idea what should be written in the blank. For example, if in A and B, if there is A and B, they are making conversation. In B, there is a thank you, you welcome. So in A, if there is blank, then A must have said thank you very much. That's why the B said welcome. So if you read thoroughly, you'll get an idea and you'll be able to fill the blanks. So here a patient is talking, hello, is it city hospital? Then receptionist giving information, yes, you are right. You can see, yes, this is a city hospital. You can also write like this. Then patient, could I speak to the doctor? Receptionist confirms absence, confirming absence of the doctor. No, sorry, you can't meet. He is out of station, or he is some other place. You can see. Patient, who am I speaking to? Receptionist giving introduction. Receptionist is giving his or her own introduction. For example, I am Neha, receptionist of City Hospital. Patient, fix an appointment for the same day. So patient, kindly fix an appointment in the evening, or can I come in the evening? Can you take my appointment in the evening, like that. And further you can say thank you. So this is a dialogue writing and it will carry 4 marks. Easily you can get it. Next is question number 29, but in your test it will be something different. It is a model that I would like to highlight here. Fill in the blanks by choosing the appropriate expressions given in bracket. So it will carry 2 marks. Expressions, for example, given up everything, there would be 3 expressions. Out of 3 you have to write 2 expressions, and when you will come to know the meaning of the expressions, then you will be able to fill in the blanks. Given up everything means sacrificing or giving everything to somebody. Mad with rage, that is called angry, very angry. To teach a lesson to, so to teach a lesson to somebody, that is. So here Basavajja forcibly acquired the land of Tamanna. Tamanna was, so if somebody will acquire the land forcibly, then the man must be very much angry. So what is the meaning of angry? That is called mad with rage. So Tamanna was mad with rage. He decided, Basavajja. So what would be the an appropriate what is called expressions? Then he decided to teach a lesson to Basavajja. So it's very easy, and 2 marks you can acquire easily. Then the last one, that is what do the underlined words in the following extract refer to? And one thing, that this extract will taken from the passage that would be asked for 10 marks. From there only what is called few lines will be taken, few lines will be extracted from there, and it is relating to pronoun. And as you know that what is pronoun? Pronoun is a word which describes, which is used in place of noun. Pronoun is a word which is used in place of noun. For example, Mahatma Gandhi was a great leader. So again, if you want to write about Mahatma Gandhi, we should not write Mahatma Gandhi. Instead of Mahatma Gandhi, we can put what is called pronoun, and for a singular he can be used. So Mahatma Gandhi was a great leader. He is known as Bapu, or father of the nation. So he is used for Mahatma Gandhi. Another example is APJ Abdul Kalam was a celebrated scientist. He was the president of India too. So he is used for APJ Abdul Kalam. One more example, the table is very clean today, and I kept my book on the table. Then it is also very, very shining. So it is used for the table. So there would be 4 pronoun, and you have to read the extract. You have to read the lines and you'll get the hints and you'll get the what is called answer. For example, Kamal Singh was the king of a small kingdom, and in Rajasthan it was rich and prosperous. So it, underline it is. So here the question is it. So it was rich. Which was rich? That is, it refers to kingdom. It refers to kingdom. So it was rich, the answer would be kingdom. It was rich and prosperous. Kamal Singh was known for his honesty. He was very ambitious. So he is used for person, and that is Kamal Singh. So for he, you have to write Kamal Singh. He was very ambitious. Once some merchants from Kashmir visited his country. Once some merchants, businessmen from Kashmir visited his country. They had brought a large quantity of saffron. So they is used for the merchants from Kashmir. So you have to write merchants. Again it. So it was costly and valuable. So it refers to saffron. They had brought a large quantity of saffron. It was costly and valuable. So it is used for saffron. Then this is the end of the question paper pattern, and next I would like to send you the question paper pattern. Already I sent to you, and I would like to send you the question paper, a complete question paper, that is for final examination. It will help you. The model will be same and question would be different. Dear students, you go through that. Lessons would be 3, 1 mark question would be 12. So 1 mark 4 questions would come from each chapter, and 4 marks 1 question will come from each chapter as well. So you go through, read that, and read the passage, then the expressions, dialogues, then the verb which is in passive form as I told you, then finally the pronoun. You read it, you go through that, and I hope that everybody will be able to write well in the examination. So all the best for your examination, for your unit test, and I will announce later on the rules and the regulations, that how you are going to write in the examination, and it will be online examination. You have to attend the examination according to the time is already given to you people. Question will be sent during that time, and you have to write the answers on your roll paper. You have to collect your roll papers, you write down, and finally you have to click the photo and you have to send during that time only to the groups, and the groups will be open for all during that time, and after few days you have to submit your question answer paper, and we will intimate you, will inform you. So let me stop for the day. I will continue to the next class. Thank you. Have a nice day.